So if you've been keeping up with my Evil Dead reviews, you'll remember that I said Evil Dead the original had a lot of good ideas, iconic moments, and a lot of inspired stuff there, but a movie overall that didn't really work for me. Evil Dead 2, it was a much better movie. It kept all the awesome stuff, added new stuff, really funny, enjoyable, liked it quite a bit. Still didn't love the movie, but it worked a lot better for me. And now we got Army of Darkness. Take Bruce Campbell, the man, the myth, the legend, and then add all that same comedy from Evil Dead 2, and then push it past the fucking breaking point. Army of Darkness is directed by Sam Raimi and stars Bruce Campbell and is the story of Ash. It follows directly after Evil Dead 2. This time vortex opens up, he gets sucked out, he's dropped off in the Middle Ages, there's Deadites, and a lot of hijinks and wacky comedy, and I do mean wacky. This is like silly Looney Tunes slapsticks turned up to 11, and that's kind of what it is for an hour and a half. Yeah, Army of Darkness. This is one that, I've actually been a little nervous to talk about it, as with the first, because it's like, I kind of like the first, but at the same time, it's not my first choice. If I'm going to watch an Evil Dead movie, I don't necessarily want it to be Army of Darkness or the original. I don't. Those aren't my first two choices, because the first one, a lot of stuff that is good or like great direction and inspired ideas, cool, creepy stuff. But the movie overall just a little too rough, didn't really work for me. And it was improved with Evil Dead 2. And then this one, they take that stuff I liked and then just overdo it. They overdo it so much. And let me just say this right now. If you love Army of Darkness or the first Evil Dead or anything, that's fine. Like Army of Darkness, what the fuck is that? But humor is subjective. What some find funny, others don't. So if I don't like this, doesn't mean you shouldn't, and if you love it, that's great, I'm happy for you. I wish I loved it, I really wish I did. Because I liked Evil Dead 2, it had similar humor, but in this one, god damn it, they turn it up so hard, they just force it. Bruce Campbell, the guy tries his damnedest always, and the guy just, in this movie specifically, he's oozing with machismo. Whether it's like, sort of him pretending to be more buff and awesome and badass than he actually is. That kind of was in the second one too, as he was trying to be a tough guy and eventually was. This one's similar, because he shows up at the beginning, he's taking a slave, they throw him in a pit with a deadite and he has to kick its ass, and then he pops out, he's punching people out. Who wants some? You want some? Huh? This here is my boomstick. You primitive apes wouldn't know what that is, would ya? And he gets like his metal arm, groovy. Hail to the king, baby. Give me some sugar, baby. Bruce Campbell is a good actor and he's super enjoyable. In this, he gets to be hammy, over the top, and just play it up really well. He's super good. A lot of great quotable lines. I love him in this. I think he's doing his best in this movie. My problem is that he's in a movie that's not helping him out at all. He's doing his best in a movie, doing the best with the material, but the movie itself isn't good. And don't get me wrong, I like parts of it. I think the beginning is a lot of fun. They're retelling the fucking story of the first one and second one again, and we get into it. Like, I enjoy that in the first part. He's kicking a deadite's ass. The first act I like, and then the second act, overall, I don't, and I think it meanders and it's like dull, but it's still, even in the second act, it has parts where I enjoy. And then I enjoy the end battle, all the skeletons, and it's got like the cheap effects on purpose to make it fun, and the skeletons, come here, I'll cut your gizzard out and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. I enjoyed the first and third act, and the second has little bits here and there. And again, it's only because Bruce Campbell's acting and Sam Raimi's direction that it works, because Sam Raimi, again, he gives it life. It's electrifying, like Dwayne Johnson, just giving people the people's elbow. The guy, he's awesome. His camera work, it's really good, enjoyable, fun, energetic. Bruce Campbell, a lot of fun, enjoyable in this, cheesy, hammy. I enjoy that quite a bit. But the movie, it's kind of fucking lame. Like, all the supporting characters don't give a shit about him. So that, like his story, his romance and stuff, I like his funny lines, but I'm not invested in the story almost at all. And then, like, yeah, it's enjoyable. He gets the book and he's fucking up the lines. He's just says, Murata. I think of like the parts where he's at the windmill or whatever and he's fighting with like 6 little ashes and they do like Gulliver's Travels jokes, and then there's other parts where it's like, okay, he's growing a mini ash on his shoulder and then they split into 2 people, but then some of the lines suck, but it's like he's still going for like slapstick comedy, one-man show stuff where it sometimes works, and then he's in like a graveyard and skeleton hands are popping up and going go, 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 go. And it's like that. No, that's not really making me laugh. And then there's a part where they go to poke him in the eye and he does that, and then 2 hands come from over here and get him. Like, there's parts where it's like, okay, that was funny. Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's really not fucking funny! Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, it's so uneven where it has some jokes that really work and way too many that don't. And then they really ruin a good part because he, like I said, he has a second Ash and they split up, and so there's good Ash and evil Ash. And then, like, he shoots him in the fucking face and then he gets resurrected, and so evil Ash is the main villain. But they fuck it up. Wouldn't it be amazing? Bruce Campbell playing off Bruce Campbell. He's the only good part of the movies anyway, so he has to act against himself. That would be fun. But then he's a decomposed body now, so he doesn't look the same. He doesn't sound the same, so he might as well be any other actor. It doesn't even need to be evil Ash, because he doesn't seem like Ash at all. They really squander and ruin what could have been fucking awesome. Because, like, the end battle, I'm enjoying them fighting the skeletons, and then evil Ash shows up. It's like, I don't care. So yeah, Army of Darkness. Not my sense of humor. Not quite my tempo. It had parts, but they were rare, and they were fleeting, and they just... I don't hate the movie, but they squander the good parts. They wasted it. They waste poor Bruce Campbell in this. He's not given nearly enough good material to play off of. It's a bummer. I would give Army of Darkness a C. Man, it's a disappointment. I don't hate the movie, but I didn't think it was funny. And that's the end of the argument. That's basically when it's a comedy, that's the thing. Was it funny or was it not? And for me, this comedy wasn't funny. Comedy's subjective, so if you love it, that's great. Comment below, tell me about it. Tell me about how you love it, why you love it. I appreciate his awesome lines, okay? There's a fucking poster in my house that's like Shop S-Smart, and it's the shotgun thing, and it's like a sales flyer, okay? That's awesome. Shop Smart. Shop S-Smart. Like, he's got so many good lines. It's just, he needed a better movie, and I'm hoping to death. I want to go see that Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show, because that hopefully is a much better continuation and it's better material than this. Hopefully, I need to check it out and see it. And next up, we're going to talk about the Evil Dead remake. I'm going to talk, you're going to listen. You're like my friend. You sit here, I'm putting my hands on you. You're very cold. I'm not going to touch you anymore. But I'm going to talk about the Evil Dead remake, and not to spoil my thoughts, but could I possibly dislike this more than Army of Darkness? We shall find out. So comment below, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.